Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be starting a series on how to make a game in Roblox. This series it seems like it is in very high demand, so I wanted to give a quality tutorial on how to actually use the software Roblox Studio and how to get started making your games with it. The first thing you're going to want to do is open up Google, and then you want to type in Roblox Studio. Now, it should bring you up to roblox.com/create. I already have that open here, and you'll pretty much have this. Now, this is pretty much how you will publish your game and all that, which we will cover in a later tutorial. Now, what you want to do is you want to click Start Creating, and then this will show up, and then you want to allow it to open. If it's on your computer already, it'll just open. If it's not, you just click the download button that you saw right there. Now that Roblox Studio is open, you'll see your games. You'll see all sorts of stuff here. Now, there are a bunch of templates. If you want to build your game from scratch, there's a base plate. Now, base plate is very simple. It is basically nothing. Now, you'll see there's nothing around. There's no template, no scripts, nothing. So what you want to do is, in order to edit it, there are several ways. One of which being, if you were to open up Toolbox, you can implement a lot of these objects that people actually put in. And yeah, so for example, there's a motorcycle, right? Or an urban house. Let's use that. It might be easier. It might lag a bit because it's trying to implement the models, of course, from the web. You have this. Now, if you want to implement, say, a motorcycle, there you have it. Very, very simple, especially compared to something like Unity. Now, if you want to create your own objects, you can, of course, choose from part, block, sphere, wedge, or cylinder. So if I were to create a cylinder like this, there are properties here. There's the color, material, which kind of changes what it'll look like. So like you can change it to a grass texture, and that's how you can make ground because it'll have that texture. You can change its rotation like this by clicking on rotate. Of course, being a cylinder, its rotation will be a bit weird, and I find that the program is a bit laggy when it comes to some of these textures. So, let me try this here. I think it might be a little bit better. Yeah, it's a bit laggy on the textures. So you can turn it. You can scale your object. So like this, this, this. You can make it bigger, smaller, whatever you see fit. And you can, of course, move it around. Those are the simple ways on how to create a very simple thing in Roblox. Now we can look at some of the templates or something. So you can see there's home, model, test, view, and plugins. So test, of course, will allow you to create a player and all this. You can test on a different device or emulate on a device. So for example, I'm on a PC. I could select this being on a phone. Very simple. Then you can, of course, play it. Right now, there is literally nothing, so it's going to be a very empty screen that probably won't work. Oh, no, okay. So yeah, if you're on mobile, you can move around. I probably should change this. You can just spawn in, but of course there isn't much to do because nothing's been programmed yet. And the player spawns, nothing's been set up. So if we close this now, we can close our base plate. There are lots of different things you can choose from. So for example, if we go into, let's say, Team FFA Arena, we can disable device so that we're back here. You can see we have all these models, all these starting models, and very easy to move around stuff. So if I want this depot, say, to be over here, very simple changes you can make like that. Use the middle mouse button to move around and then leave right click and you can look around like this. So similar controls to most programs out there. Scrolling in and out will of course zoom in and out. So as you can see, there is this, which you can see. You can load a template. It's pretty nice. Very easy, especially compared to when you're looking at something like, let's say, Unity or Unreal Engine, in which you notice you'll have to model everything yourself. So it happens to be a very good way to get into it. So yeah, this is all basic scripting that the game will do for you. However, if you want, you have to go and edit that script. Now, in the next episode of this series, we will go and we will look in depth about how to program. I don't really find many good tutorials out there, but I want to give you the most quality tutorial I can possibly. So I will do my research. I will make sure I have a good tutorial out, and I will teach you how to script your own game in the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe. Most of you are not subscribed, and it would do me a huge favor if you could subscribe. So thank you for watching, and have a fantastic rest of your day.